first of all, I'd like to welcome Chef Vandana to our Chai with Chef segment.
Yeah, see, I have my cup.
We should do a virtual cheers.
Cheers to you. I've always been fond of cooking. So this was a kind of a post-retirement plan for us, that we'd have a little place of our own. We are lawyers, my husband and I, both of us. But the lockdown gave us the opportunity to, actually, we had so much time on hand and we, kahin jana nahi tha, kuch nahi tha.
Right.
So we thought that why not, let's get a feel of the market. And that's how Recipe was born. And the interesting fact is that I'm a Punjabi and my husband's a Kashmiri. So I actually learned Kashmiri cooking thanks to him post my marriage.
That is quite an excellent retirement plan.
Yeah, that's what we thought, that we'd have a little cafe of our own somewhere in the hills and, very, very filmy, I would say. And I got such an overwhelming response with Recipe that now I just don't feel like stopping it, Now that work is, back in full force and courts are open and all of that. But I still make my time for Recipe in the mornings. Recipe is 1 year old now. So
wow, that's lovely. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I basically picked up a lot from cooking books and watching my, my bhabis cook and all of that. Because Punjabi cooking is very different from Kashmiri cooking. It was a very different cuisine altogether to get used to because it's an acquired taste. Of course, there's a particular taste that you're born and brought up with. And then, after 20, 28 odd years, you want to change your way of eating and, it does make a difference. Then the fact that he loves to eat encouraged me to keep trying and well, here we are.
So would you say curiosity inspired you or helped you in, being a better chef?
Yes, I think so. You're right.
And that's lovely. So now my question is that what are the unwritten laws in your kitchen? Like, do you have any specific laws that, this has to be followed my way?
See, primarily, Yuganshi, I'm a one-man army. I am not very happy about sharing my kitchen space with anybody. I'm pretty much my own master, to be very honest. I do have people who help me with the cutting and chopping, but that's where their role gets restricted because the rest is completely me. Tazo has just come to Delhi. I had the pleasure to cook for somebody on Raksha Bandhan yesterday. That was the first day of the launch. So it went up very smoothly. And what actually, kind of encouraged me to join Tazo was the fact that, we have professionals on every step. It's just not, just anybody who's dealing with stuff. It's people who know what they're doing, are the ones who are guiding you through it. So all in all, I would say it has been a very, very pleasant experience dealing with each one of you. And each one of you has been especially helpful in, setting up your account and however small your query may be, it has been answered promptly. Be it Prajakta, be it Aditi, be it Ilishiba, they've all been excellent. Excellent. And you, of course.
Oh, thank you. If you had to identify Delhi wala ka special food element, which is, ye to bas Delhi wale hi kar sakte hain.
It would be definitely the chatpata. No food like that anywhere. Wherever we travel, so the kids are very fond of eating chaat and stuff, but nothing tastes as good as the chaat of Delhi. So Delhi it offers you a wide variety of food and taste, and I guess, the cosmopolitan character of the city is what has given rise to so many different cuisines in the city itself.
Okay, so here's a little fun game I wanted to play. It's called the Rapid Fire.
I just hope I can match up to your rapid fire.
Of course, you're one-man army. Of course you can. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
So question 1 is, what are the 3 tools that you cannot live in your kitchen without?
Well, pressure cooker,
Okay.
my mate, and myself.
Good answer. What is the first word that comes to your head when I say, let's say, cake?
Sweet,
Rice,
tasty,
chicken,
yum,
dinner,
lovely meal,
children,
fun,
and Tazo?
good experience.
Oh, lovely. What is that one philosophy that you have in your kitchen?
Cook with a lot of love because that's what shows.
Comes in the taste as well, I think.
Absolutely. See, because if you enjoy what you're doing, it definitely shows in your work.
Name 3 ingredients in the kitchen that are to die for or that you must definitely have.
Dalchini and saunf and salt.
Nice. I think I'm getting a flavor of what you're probably cooking in the kitchen. All right. So here's a tough one. You say that you're a Punjabi, but your husband's also Kashmiri. So if you had to choose, would you choose Punjabi food or would you choose Kashmiri food?
You know, here I've been really smart in my life because we've divided up the day into 2. For lunch, we definitely have my food, which is the Punjabi food, dal, sabzi, roti, with all the pyaz, tomato, masala. And in the evening, we've all settled down with the fact that we're all eating the lovely light Kashmiri cuisine. So I'm having the best of both the worlds.
On your menu, which is your favorite dish?
Well, undoubtedly the mutton yakhni and of course the gushtaba, the chicken gushtaba.
And if you had to give a message to budding chefs, what would it be?
I would just say that go for it, enjoy yourself in the kitchen, play around. You'll come up with something yummy delicious.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Chef. And
thank you for your time.
I'm really grateful for this. You took out the time and let me annoy you with all of these questions. But
oh, please, it's been an absolute pleasure. And whenever you're in Delhi, please do get in touch with me and let's eat yakhni together.
Would love to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's an open invitation from me. Anytime.